And welcome back, guys, for another video. This video is a review style video of blasters I have not made. First, I want to do a shout out to nerfmodsbyparker on YouTube and Instagram, as these blasters were made by him, one for me and then one that I have purchased from him at a different time. So, with that being said, we have two completely different style blasters. We have one flywheel blaster and one spring powered blaster. So we're just going to jump right on in. And here we are with the first blaster of the two. And of course, this is a rapid strike. Not any rapid strike, but a rapid pistol with a wonderful kit on it to make it as useful as possible. So, the obvious here, rapid pistol, missing the stock, missing the front, still have the carry handle, and the little front grip here in case I want to hold on to it. But, of course, here we have a beautiful 3D printed kit in green, giving us a battery cover, a motor cover, a front plate to house the muzzle, or in this case, the end strike attachment point, and a Picatinny rail on this side. Kinda wish this was a Nerf rail, but kits are kits. Other than that, we have everything else as standard except for the battery pack on the back, which right now is housing stock voltage, because we are running honey badgers up front, and then I want to say the stock pusher motor, so I definitely don't want to overvolt. But the paints here, I believe this is a Rust-Oleum black with a very, very nice, very neonish green. And nerfmodsbyparker has used this paint scheme before on a Raven. You guys can again please go check out his channel. He's got a lot of cool stuff on there, and hopefully more cool stuff to come. But this is, of course, again, my rapid pistol. I generally run this in a dump pouch, a little big for a dump pouch, but when you slap a 6-round mag in there, this becomes a dart hose, 6 darts, and you're guaranteed if you're aiming at someone, odds are you're going to tag them out. It's been battle tested, and it's been a long time since I've actually had this blaster, and a decent amount of time since I've had the other one. And they both officially earned their reviews, and they have definitely held the test of time. So, I'm going to fire this off for you real quick. Apparently I only had 5 darts loaded in there, but there you go. So it's not a crazy it's not a crazy rate of fire, but enough to definitely suppress targets if you are your primary jams, or for some reason you need a quick burst fire. You can go ahead and just load any kind of magazine, and the rate of fire is pretty good. I always keep a 6 in it, because it makes it easy to put in the pouch and then whip out. Also, stock sling point, stock mag release, and stock rev trigger. But that is the rapid strike, and now we're going to move on to the Springer. And here we are with the Springer. This is very clearly a Recon Mark II with a demolisher stock, a flashlight on the side, which I had added, a modulus barrel extension with a retaliator foregrip. So there's a lot of pieces on this thing, but what makes this blaster super cool is the internals. But I'm going to start off with the paint first. So I believe this is the same paint as the Rapid Strike, a nice Rust-Oleum black. Silver detailing here, I believe that's all done by hand. And this is the Quasar Blue, as Drac calls it. I believe it's also called Sea Blue, but it is by Duplicolor, so it's a car paint, means it's very strong, it's going to resist the test of time, so that should be perfect, and I do love this blue. I've used it on some of my blasters in the past, and that is all topped by a 2K clear coat, also from Rust-Oleum. You can see nerfmodsbyparker initial there, and right there, and right there on the stock, if you guys can see that. So now, this is the way the blaster came. Overall, very nice sturdy stock. I love the demolisher stock. I love the modulus barrel extension and the foregrip. The problem, this is the 2nd Gen Recon Mark II, which means there is no nub to lock in the barrel attachment. So as you saw, even if I flip really quick, it's just hold it, go, prime, come back. I can always move the barrel. But that's just a flaw of the 2nd Gen Recon Mark IIs. The stock, I love the Demolisher stocks. They're great, very nice, very sturdy. And in some game types, you can actually throw missiles and they count as a sock bomb or a grenade if your game has area effects. Now, I'm going to strip this blaster down here so we can pop that off, get the stock off, and this is how I run this blaster. Seems very weird, but this is how I run it. So this is how I run it. I usually keep my flashlight on the side, because tactics, and I run it like a pistol. Now, internal modifications. There's a lot. All locks removed. AR has been removed to give peak performance. There is, I believe, the Worker 7 kilogram spring in here with a spring spacer, the added plunger head padding, and I have added a section of brass in there. You guys can see that, which gives this thing better accuracy, and it definitely hits not much harder than it did. In fact, it might have reduced the power, but it has a lot better accuracy, and it's a nice little pistol, super powerful, because it wouldn't be a great pistol if it wasn't powerful. So, take this back off here, and I'm gonna fire it for you. Well, we're gonna load up with another 6. And away we go. First shot. Second shot. And I'm stuck on something. Alright, and we're back. Had a bit of a jam there. And I will show you why. And it is, in fact, the way I have modified this magazine is, you can of course see, the magazine is notched. In the back there, I took this from one of Wallcom's videos, and now it will not go any further. And that's because I modified the magazine to lock. You can see there's actually a chunk of the back of it missing. So when I go to prime, in fact it will do it that time, there we go, it will stop, so I cannot dry fire the blaster. I in fact have to drop mag to then release it. Very cool trick, keeps you from dry firing your modified spring blasters that you might not want to be dry firing, especially with brass in their barrel and no air restrictor. So, my overall opinions on both of these blasters. They are very well put together. I only had one problem with the 3D printed kit, and that's because I use it all the time. The only other problem I've had with this thing is the tack rail here. The screw on it has just somehow come loose, and that's just as easy enough as popping the blaster open and putting the screw back in. I believe it just fell out, to be completely honest. Yep, there it is. Just fell out. And I drop it again. Never gonna find that screw, but good news, I have lots of screws. And that's literally after, I think, a few months of me having it and it finally having something wrong with it. But, overall, these blasters are awesome. Again, huge shout out to nerfmodsbyparker. Can't wait to see what else you come up with. I look forward to seeing the build I have commissioned you for yet again. I look forward to seeing that completed. And in its entirety, and hopefully you'll do a video on it, bro. Hopefully you'll do a video, and we can all see it, as well as, guys, please go ahead and check out his Instagram. He does pretty awesome builds, again, takes commissions. I also take commissions. Best way to get a hold of me is to go onto Instagram, search Rackets96, and I should pop up, and you can go ahead and message me for commissions down there. But now, I've loaded up a few magazines, and I'm gonna fire them off. I have 2 12s left, and a 15-round banana mag that I also got from Nerf Mods by Parker with the Recon Mark II. But first off, see if I can hold that there. Load up this 12. You do actually have to insert the magazine with the bolt closed. Not a perfect design, but maybe one day this will have a brass breech. Maybe one day. Alright. Gonna fire the Rapid Strike first. Because I'm gonna need 2 hands for the Mark II. Get it! Rapid Strike down. Multi-jam on the Mark II. Because I'm ranking through it so fast. As if the dart gets shoved too far back, it catches, and I can actually see the wear on it. Alright, and that was the last dart. Alright, so overall, these blasters are very cool, very fun, very easy to use, and especially the Rapid Strike as a build from him was pretty awesome to sit down and use for the first time once I got it. Again, it's a Rapid Strike, rev trigger, firing trigger, super easy, and that was a very wonderful, wonderful thing. As well as this, as long as you can prime it once you already have a magazine in, you get your mag in, or in this case a dart, pull forward. This thing has a lot of power. It hurts, and with the brass, like I said earlier, it's super accurate now. I mean, you might get around where you're shooting, but you're not going to have darts kind of flying off in every random direction, especially when I'm running either FEJs, I have Koosh, as well as the Connect style darts, and then the waffle darts from every manufacturer who makes those. But thank you guys for watching. Again, go ahead and check out Nerf Mods by Parker on YouTube and Instagram. And I will say, it has been a very long time since I've had these 2 blasters, but they are now battle tested. This one might be getting a name soon. It's got one more field test it has to get through this weekend, and I might have a good name for it. But that is all for the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. It'd be a huge help. And go ahead and check out my Instagram at Rackets96. Again, I do take commissions. You can drop it in a comment here. We can talk about it. But the best way to get a hold of me is to go on over to Instagram and send me a personal message. Thank you guys again very much for watching. And I'll see you bros next time. Peace out.